But daddy is a state of mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm your daddy.
Let's go.
Get up on y'all. You gonna learn today.
Daddy, chill.
Call me daddy.
We're back, though. We're fucking back. What's going on, guys?
We in there like we're well. Hey, everybody. If you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I know I would.
Nobody.
I'd smother myself up in mustard and relish. Hey!
How you doing? Harry Carey. The Will Ferrell Harry Carey might be one of the great. I mean, Will Ferrell in SNL is the greatest of all time, right?
Oh yeah, it's up there.
I mean, for my generation, watching Will Ferrell on SNL is absolutely amazing. The one where he's like, he comes in, it's like the gay shop or whatever, and he comes in and he comes in with the little mini phone.
That was a classic. That was fun.
We need to go now.
Didn't he have more cowbell too? Was that him?
Oh,
That was him.
more cowbell.
Yeah.
The more cowbell, the Harry Carey,
The cheerleader.
oh my God, the cheerleader. Yeah, baby.
I did drugs once.
Yeah. I don't know where we're starting this, but before we were just talking about Bowman pricing, how crazy it's getting. It's I think people should check themselves when they're posting breaks and when they're listen. I hate telling people how to break, and I hate telling people where to price their shit. Because some people, you know what, go get your money, But when it's obvious and everybody has a plain sight at what the boxes are costing. I just got offered cases. Hobby, $242, HTA, $260. We would be breaking Hobby at anywhere from like Percy's would still keep them at 300.
Yeah, easy.
And 325. Yeah. That's where it should be. That's where it should be. You don't need, you know how long it takes you to, here, this is how long it takes to open an HTA box. Slice, open, 1, 2, 3. I just made $50. Next box, grab, cut. You don't need to kill the pricing on HTA. You really don't. If you can optimize your ripping and you know the product and you get it at a decent price, if you can make $30 to $45 a box on HTA and run 20 boxes a night, do the fucking math. It's good money, and you keep the prices cheaper for everybody else. When everybody's doing 3 and 4 box breaks and you breaking it down, they're going, dude, these guys are getting $390 for Hobby. That's crazy. These guys are profiting $125 to $150 a box, and I don't know. It's just
$450 out of 3 boxes.
And that's not good.
It's ridiculous.
That's not good. You don't need to. And even Hobby doesn't take that long to open. Okay, I could see it on a super jumbo box. That's a lot of paper. It's a lot of supplies. It's a lot of time. But these guys, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what
are we doing?
I mean, you could run a whole HTA case, 20 minutes? Actually.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like
20 minutes. And keep it entertaining and keep a good flow.
Supplies. It's a lot of different things.
Yeah. Yeah, you're talking 35 sleeves and top loaders. 36 sleeves and top loaders for a case of HTA.
It's 1.5.
Yeah.
1.5.
And most people, if you're doing 30 ways, you're not even shipping to everybody.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get a sticker, I just think it's bad. It's bad for the hobby. And what's happening now is you have people who are noticing it that are not breakers, right?
Yeah.
For the first time, the people spending money are kind of like, they've always seen it, but now they're like posting stories on it, and they're kind of like expressing their feelings like, this is fucking crazy. When you have the cards that are going down, like The Solace Green started out at $2,000, and then it went to $1,500, then it went to $1,200. Now it's that fucking $900 card.
Or free if you're on the DR.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you miss it last night? Oh,
Okay.
I
saw y'all post. I saw y'all post.
Okay, so last night we did a break. Now we were doing Topps Chrome, the logo fractors, which we like to call them logo fucker boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Logo fucker.
Logo fuckers.
Love eating those things.
So we did a break last night, and we're ripping, and it was a hot case. It was just like we're getting autos, and Josh, if you don't know, it's hard to hit autos in those. They're super rare. It's like one per 15 boxes or
They're
something.
technically like SSPs, right?
Yeah, super, and they're variations, and they're cool. If you guys don't rip those boxes, they're cool. They're nice cards. The comps, the price of the boxes match the comps and prices of the cards. Which
honestly.
That's what we're like going for.
Yeah.
When people go, well, why do you have that on your table? I go, well, ROI is there.
Yeah.
You hit an Adley variation. The card's $300, $350 out of a $175, $200 box. It's like, come on.
We had a Bobby Witt Jr. and he's non-rookie to 75. It went for $70. Somebody told me. So I mean,
No, that's
that's word of mouth on the chat. But $70.
Yeah, word of mouth on the chat there.
$12.
Word on the street.
You know, what are we doing?
So anyway, so we're ripping last night, and he goes, we're doing a 7-box break. He goes, let's do a red auto bounty. I said, yeah, red auto bounty. Any red auto bounty, we'll throw. What did I say?
We'll throw in the Salas.
Oh yeah.
There's a red.
So I have a green Solace to 99 that I ripped, that I pulled for myself. It's a $1,000 card.
Yeah.
So he said, any red auto, we'll throw in the Solace. I said, yeah. I was like, this is a fucking hit. Everyone's like, ooh. So then people started taking spots.
Yep.
So it filled. And right before we opened the $7, I said, you know what? Any one of one, too. If we hit a superfractor, if we hit a rose gold.
Oh, baby.
And
Right.
and listen, Josh, we ripped over 200 boxes. We haven't hit a superfractor or a rose gold in 200 boxes.
Mind you, the first 20 boxes of this case were absolute fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
We hit 5 autos and
Yeah, we were just, it was going
it
nuts.
was like 10 hours of just, we literally hit autos every other box.
Yeah, it was crazy.
We auctioned off boxes.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk. I want to talk about that because, listen, everybody in the chat last night been like, dude, DRs, you guys are changing the game. Okay, so we're ripping second to last box, superfractor. I'm like, holy shit. And here's the thing, guys. I truly feel this way. And because I had people texting me afterwards going, oh, I bet you're bummed that you hit that a superfractor. I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't, that Solace, that $1,000 Solace auto, and I'm not saying this is like to be a dick. That does nothing for me. That literally does nothing for me. It does nothing for my brand. It does nothing for my business. It does nothing for my pocket. It really doesn't. Like, oh, it's a $1,000 card. Yeah. If someone's willing to pay $1,000 for it. Yeah. But you know what? We bountied it. We hit a superfractor auto, JJ Blade rookie superfractor auto. For a guy,
It was a rookie.
yeah, it was a rookie auto.
Best thing is, it's for a guy that has been in the chat since I've sat in the seat. I see him every day, whether it's Fanatics or Instagram afterward.
The guy supports.
deserves it. Yeah,
he
every day.
supports. It's Will Matt. Shout out to Will Matt. Fuck, he's
Will Matt.
Will. He's always in Fanatics Live. He's always lurking. He's always buying. And like 2 seconds before I rip the card, he says, "Come on, I'm due."
Yeah,
like he's like, "I'm due." Hit that card, and then
That's huge.
we took the Solace, a $1,000 card. We randomized it to the 15 people in the break, and then somebody who has been a supporter for 3 years hits that card, and he never hits.
Yeah.
He never wins in anything. He never hits on the randomizer.
Yeah.
You know, so he hits that card. It's a win-win for everybody.
There you go.
And like I said, I had a guy text me. He's like, "Oh, I can't believe you did that." I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, listen. I'm trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build something bigger than just sitting here ripping cards, making money. I want to build something to where no matter what we do, no matter where we go, our guys will follow and they'll stick with us. I want those ride or diers. We talked about it after the live. I wish we had we need a camera in the rip room so we can splice things up when we talk about it because it's good stuff. I
You
said,
can make that.
I'll put a GoPro.
Yeah, I was about to say GoPro it up. Yeah, let's just do a GoPro. Put that shit on fish eye after just freaking.
that's where
It smells like fish.
yeah, that's where the weird shit comes out. So I told them off live. I said, look at the Nelk boys. They started off. They built a brand, and now it doesn't matter what they do, where they go. The people will follow, even if they like or hate what they're doing.
They still follow.
They still follow. They're the ride or diers. That's what I want. I want a brand, and it's not about. I will break even the rest of my life as long as my family's taken care of. The employees are fucking taken care of. They live a good life. I will break even across board if I can build something that's positive and bigger and better. Like, that's the thing. It's like I just want to make the brand something that when people see that logo, whether it's the podcast, whether it's the rips, whether it's if we do charity events, they see that logo and they know what they're getting behind it. They know that they're going to be taken care of. They know that no matter what, that if something goes sideways, that's something that we're going to take care of.
Yeah,
you know,
correct it or
yeah, whatever.
Hey, gotta go big or go home, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So that's how we ran that break last night. It was fun. I'm so glad it hit because when I do bounties, I don't do bounties. I'm gonna do the bounty here because there's no way this is it.
All puckered up.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to do. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So I'm not doing bounties. Yeah.
Whole stream.
I'm not doing bounties to not hit. I'm doing bounties so I want them to hit. Lastly, after the break, so we have this Oscar is a huge supporter of ours, but he lives in Australia.
Shit.
Right?
Shout out down under.
Shout out from the down under.
Down under.
Oh, crikey. Look at this gator. He's gonna fucking snap my dick off.
He's a beaut.
Oh, dude, I used to do Steve Irwin all the time. I used to be in Christmas holiday events. We'd be surrounded at the couch, and everybody be hanging out. Be like, bring Mikey out. Mikey, have him do Steve Irwin. And this is when I was like 8 to 12.
Oh my God.
And I would put on a show with nothing, just absolutely just performing with no animals, no props. And I would pretend like I'm digging out snakes from holes and shit. And my family would just sit there and just crack up laughing. So, but shout out, R.I.P. Steve Irwin, great one. So our supporter, Oscar, a month ago, sends me an Australian package, which shout out to Oscar. Thank you for the package. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
he sent my girls, wait till you hear this one, Josh. This is, God damn it. This guy threw up posting everyone. I'm gonna fucked every week. We're gonna Tarantino this. We're Tarantino this up.
Not a Chino. He said Tarantino.
Yeah. This guy threw up after the live, and then let's go back. So he sends me this care package a month ago. It has he sent stuffed animals for my daughters. He sent all the big candy in Australia, and then he sends me a bottle of Vegemite. If you guys don't know, it's supposedly a big thing.
Jar of shit.
It's not great.
When he first sent it, I opened it, I smelled it, and it smells like fish poop. Now, and I can tell you why I know that. I used to work for my brother-in-law, and we used to build and maintain saltwater aquariums. I know what fish poop smells like. Cleaning out the filters and the canisters where the water is filtering through, all those filtration systems that clean the fish tanks, that's fish poop. Yep. I used to clean those out daily. That's what it smells like. So on the live, after we just hit all the super fractor, we give the solace away. This guy, we're just kind of hanging out. We're like, we don't have anything. Oscar comes in the live and goes, Vegemite time. I go, all right, Teddy, you're going to try this. He's like, I don't know what it is. What is this? I said, just take a fingerful and taste it.
Don't do it.
He takes a fingerful.
Do it like a dip.
No, I went like this. He takes, first of all,
rubbed it on my tongue like
first of all, he takes the
know
finger.
what it is.
It looks like shit. on the edge of his finger. He even said, he goes, this looks like when the toilet paper's too thin and you accidentally get shit on your finger. That's what it looked like. It did.
None of my finger. Like, what are we
So
doing?
he tastes it. I can smell it, and then he starts gagging. I end the live because I was like, we got to end the live. This is just crazy.
This is
Post live, he's throwing up. If you guys don't know, if you guys were on the live, he didn't throw up on the live. Post live, he's blah, blah.
Italian.
And then I'm getting gag around. I'm getting gag reflex. I'm like, please stop, please stop.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, it was great though. It's good. It's good. It was good content.
All right, next time you do something like that, you got to try. Have you ever had durian?
Let's not give anybody.
Oh, is that the fruit? Oh no,
You got to try.
that smells like
No.
BO.
You have to. So the fruit actually tastes whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's like a mid-tier fruit. It's like cantaloupe. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But the smell of that fucker, I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
You have to.
I think I've seen it on like the Discovery Channel when
Oh yeah.
when
As
they're
soon
like,
as you put a knife in and you crack it, oh my god, the room
Have
is
you tried
the
it?
room is fucked. Yeah.
you
The room is
tried it,
fucked.
like tasted it.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Hey, there's
Like
half.
shit bomb.
Hey, listen to me. I can say this because I'm half Filipino. There's half jungle blood in this. Right? So listen to me. All right. I've tried some weird shit. All right. And I've tried durian, and that shit fucking smells.
What is the
Does
weirdest
it taste good though?
It tastes fine. It tastes
all right.
fine. Like
It's like a cantaloupe texture.
no, it's kind of flesh textured. Like
my God.
what's it like? Dragon? What's the
Yeah, it's dragon
It's
fruit.
dragons.
dragon?
Yeah, Josh has tasted dragon too.
Dragon.
It
too?
tastes like a dragon.
Oh,
Okay.
like Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny. Yeah, dragons used to rule the world.
What is the weirdest thing you've eaten?
Oh shit. Chicken feet. I've had pig's feet.
Now, how do they just like deep fry those?
Oh, well, there's a spot in Dallas that I'm gonna have to take y'all to.
Yeah.
We can have chicken feet together. Yeah, that shit, it's bony. It's real bony. The texture is a little
Weird.
off-putting.
Do they season it and stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean it's
Yeah.
it's like steamed, you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I've had some weird shit. I've had like insects.
Have you had snake?
I've had snake.
Yeah.
But I lived in Louisiana for a solid.
I have a story, but I've had the gator. The gator's.
I could tell you a story, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say it on stream. It might take a while, but holy shit, I got some stories about Louisiana.
What does gator taste like? It's
Tough chicken.
I literally said that today.
it's a little chewy,
Yeah.
but they dress it up with and when I was down there, he was like, you got to just dip it in the sauce. Just dip it in the sauce.
That is true. They
Yeah.
always have a sauce with it. It's good. So like the best alligator I've ever had, you have to deep fry it to shit because it breaks it up and it makes it lighter, and that way it's easier to like eat. But like alligator can be good. It can also be really fucking bad.
Yeah.
You know, it can be good.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Oh no, you're trying. We're all gonna try it. I'm gonna bring it to the stream. We're gonna just stink up this room.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. Just put the stinker fruit right.
Yeah,
here.
well,
Just
right in the
open it up.
front, and then sometime in the middle of the stream, this is the first time you're gonna see me on camera, ladies and gentlemen. You're just gonna bam right in the middle.
And then we're just gonna be hacking.
Just for the rest of the podcast, we're just gonna be throwing up in here.
I wanted to let's go into some football stuff. I know for everybody listening, I know we drop it on Mondays. We're gonna start doing some things here, talking about football, just because it's so prevalent in everybody's lives. I feel like some way or form, some
way, I don't know. What are we doing?
Yeah, I think you got that. Yeah.
All right, it's pretty prevalent, and with breaking and watching it on TV, I was like, you know what? Let's start throwing in some stuff on the pod that has to do with football. We could talk about the games, we could talk about players, we could talk about injuries, we could talk about fantasy, we could talk about all things football, and kind of incorporate this in the pod. I think it's going to be good because everybody who listens to our pod, they love football. They're either doing it fantasy-wise, they either break it, they either rip it. So I had some questions for you, and maybe they can bounce off each other, and we'll talk about some things going on currently. And then I know we release this on Mondays, but we're gonna try to start releasing like little segments before Sundays. That way we can talk about what's coming up. Because like we're gonna probably talk about a little about the today's Thursday. We're probably gonna talk about the Thursday night football game.
Yep.
Packers Lions. But you're not gonna hear it till Monday. Like last week, I shat on Kenny Pickett, and then he goes out and wins, and then everyone's like, oh, fuck yeah, oh, you're Kenny Pickett. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
All right, if it wasn't for TJ Watt, that team's 0-3, okay? Give me real. Give me real. Right. Honestly, the team's 0-3 without Watt. That Watt makes it, when Watt goes down, that team won't win another game, okay?
Kenny small hands can't see.
Yeah, it was so like, I was like, of course he wins.
How has the Steelers been like 8-8 or better since for 20 years or something like that? Hasn't been like 20 years. It's been a long time since. Because I remember last year they were on the verge of losing on the last.
All I know,
like a big toss.
when you want to talk about long-term success, somebody posted a meme that said if football if football was a baseball season, they tracked the last 162 games, and the best team on that list was the Kansas City Chiefs. Their record in 162 games was fucking insane. Like something on the lines of like 130 and 40 or 130 and 32 or something crazy. I think the next team was the Patriots, obviously because of fucking Brady.
Yeah.
The tail end of that is Brady. But then you actually, if you looked at that list, you're like, damn, the Bengals, they went through a rough time. Yeah. The Bengals were actually over 500 on that list, which I was like, damn. But that was interesting to see. But what I want to talk about now, football-wise, is, and I'll get your guys', I kind of like this.
All right.
Right now we have 3 undefeated teams, which I think is not that many. Normally I feel like we have like 6.
I think so too.
Right?
Like
5 or 6.
Yeah.
There's only been 3 weeks. You know?
Usually a lot more.
Dolphins, Niners, Eagles. They're all 3-0. And I'll get your guys' take. Any of those teams do you see not making the playoffs?
Eagles.
Wow.
I had to say 3. I don't have a big reason why, but I think the Dolphins are going to do it this year as long as Tua doesn't get hurt. I mean, the guy's 1 hit away from being out for the rest of the season. I think the Niners, I've shown it improved. I just think, the Eagles were in there last year. I don't know. If there was one team out of there, I'd say the Eagles.
I just don't like, for me, I kind of have to agree with you with the Eagles, just because Cowboys are good. They no matter what the division they play each other. All divisions play each other tough. All divisions play each other tough.
We literally talked.
But the Eagles, like, Hurts he makes a lot of mistakes. He's bad throws and interceptions. So we'll see. I don't know, but what do you think? What do you think, Josh?
Damn, man, I was about to say you're crazy for thinking, but now that I think about it,
I mean, dude, the Dolphins. The top 5.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
yards.
Tua slander should be gone out.
Yeah.
Though that dude slings.
Yeah.
That guy is insane.
He's good. They set him up though, right? Because they're like, hey, he can make these throws, and these are the guys that make the catches that, you go watch games on your phone. This is the best. You go, oh my God, Tua just threw a 68-yard touchdown to Tyreek. Yeah. And you see it's a fucking bubble screen or a slant.
I think that should have gone like 3 or 4 yards, but it's just like to the house.
But that's what Mahomes is missing right now. The fact that they let him lead is fucking insane. And the fact that the Chiefs won a championship without Tyreek is insane.
And one big in Mahomes.
Yeah. Like, that's what Tyreek did with Mahomes. Mahomes would just throw these slants or screens or like little drag routes and just let the cheetah fucking go, right? Yeah. But I will say, counteract, I have to say it, he can make the deep throw too. We've seen it.
Yeah.
Tua can make that deep throw to these guys, and he gets Waddle back this week. The Dolphins, that division is so weird. That division is so weird. The Bills look like shit week 1, then they come back and play. They stop week 2 and 3.
And then they look like the Bills.
Yeah, and so you just never know. You never know what you're going to get. I think at the very end, I think you're going to have the Bills and the Dolphins 1-2 either way, and whoever doesn't is going to get the wild card spot.
I think it's the Dolphins. I mean, I like the Bills, but like I don't like Stephon Diggs is cold. Let's get that out of the way. He's cold, but like I don't think anyone can keep up with that team. The way they look,
the offensive weapons.
You're talking about the Dolphins.
The Dolphins,
yeah.
The Dolphins look like a problem. Like that's like a Stephen A. Smith.
And Devin A-Chain. I'm just gonna start calling him the A-Train. But fucking A-Train is nutty.
51 fantasy.
Hey, I know guys who had him on the bench because they've been just waiting for that type of game to start him, and they don't fall out.
Next week, 10 points.
10 points. Oh, 7 points.
Everyone's going to start him.
Saying it's going to be listen, it's going to be tough, and that's going to go into my. We're going to talk about it. We're going to start doing some plays, guys, of the week. But I have my second question is: there's 3 teams that are 0-3. Okay, Broncos, Vikings, and Bears. 2 of which in the same. Oh no, 4 teams that are 0-3. My bad. Broncos, Vikings, Bears, Panthers. 2 teams in the same division. Any of those teams you guys see making the playoffs?
Don't the Broncos and Bears play this week?
Yep.
So someone's going to be 0-4.
Broncos and Bears.
Okay, any of those teams you see making
internal issues right now.
I don't have my
Bears. I don't see the Bears doing it.
My dad's side of the family is Chicago, born and bred, and I think I can say this: the front office of the Bears could go to hell. They suck. Draft a receiver, goddammit. Like, what the hell? Man, I don't know. Out of those 4 making the playoffs, I mean, if Bryce Young was healthy, like, surprise team, I could see the Panthers. If
Did you say Vikings?
I'm going Vikings.
Yeah, I've seen Vikings.
And I'll tell you why.
Vikings are 0-3?
The Vikings are 0-3.
Shut up. Yeah, it's the Vikings. Never
Yeah.
mind. I missed that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the NFC North is a toss-up.
Hey, all they need is last year's luck, and they're in. They're in there like swimwear.
Well, here's the thing. They fumbled the ball. They fumbled the ball more times in the first 3 games. I believe this stat is real. Whatever. Fucking check me.
Yeah.
They've lost more fumbles in 3 games than they did all last year. So that's hurt them. They've been in almost every game they've played. Kirk Cousins has the most yards. He has the most yards in the season right now. Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in the league. He has the most yards. I think that team, they still win 10 games.
They'll find a way.
I think they're still going to win 10 games. I think the next, how many more games left? 14? I think they go 10-4 in the next 14 games, and people are going to be surprised. They sneak in the playoffs. They get a wild card. I think the Lions end up winning that division. I think the Lions are really good. I think the Packers are good. They're just not there yet. They're going to
notch. One more turn in the notch.
Good for Jordan.
Great for Jordan Love.
Good for the hobby. I mean, it's got to be good for the hobby. Yeah.
I think if Derek Carr doesn't get hurt, I don't think they come back and win that game. But I also say on the flip side of that, there were plays. I can't even remember that young wide receiver. He dropped 4 passes. It's so demoralizing.
No, not Watson, right?
Dobbs?
No. It was Harris or something. It was their wide receiver. Somebody look it up. I can't remember who it is. Look it up. Everyone's going to their phone.
Oh, shit.
We got it now.
I can't remember.
Week 3.
Number 11, I think. He dropped a lot of passes. And it's demoralizing. These guys are looking it up. It's demoralizing as a quarterback to
Is it Reed?
Maybe it was Reed. I don't know. A lot of drop passes. That's all I can say. And as a quarterback, I know it's demoralizing when you make the throw and put it in the right fucking. You put it right in the old bread basket, and it's drop. I think it was Reed because I don't know why I said Harris. What am I thinking?
Najee.
Yeah, number 11. It's Jaden Reed. My bad, guys.
By the way, whenever we get to fantasy talk, I'm gonna talk really, really badly about Najee. That dude's fucking me up, man.
He sucks.
God, he sucks.
We're literally talking about a card, guys. Like,
yeah.
running back card.
Listen, guys,
not as good as quarterback.
We're bouncing all over the place right now. I'll get back onto the football talk, like our stuff that we want to start doing, incorporating each week. But when you guys are buying cards, if it's not Justin Jefferson, stay away. Wide receivers, running backs, tight ends, defensive players, there's a place for that in the market. There's a place for it. There are people that like Aiden Hutchinson, and I'm gonna collect Aiden Hutchinson, but they ain't fucking buying. They're not gonna spend a ton of money on those cards.
Yeah.
It's like a fun PC. Justin Jefferson is the only player outside of a quarterback. Yes, I said that. Go look at CMC. His cards don't sell. He's the best running back in the league.
Jamar Chase. Are they sell?
Jamar Chase
is like J. Jeff. I know that.
But Justin Jefferson does it every week. Every week. You know what you're going to get with Justin Jefferson. It doesn't matter who's the opposing cornerback. He's going to get his fucking yards. He's going to get his, he's the best player. He's the best wide receiver. And if personally, if someone said, DR, here's $50,000, go invest in slabs right now and like invest for me, right? If someone said invest for me, I'm not touching a single player outside of quarterbacks, maybe Justin Jefferson, but that card's got to stand the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's got to be an NFL Shield. It's got to be a Prism True Gold. Yep. It's got to be a Black 101 of a certain product. It has to be a certain card. You can't just go out and just buy stuff willy-nilly and go, well, it's a good price. I'll tell you right now. Here it is right now. You ready for it?
Yep.
Player, product, price. Those are the 3 Ps. Player, product, price. Do not skip the first P because the third P is fucking, look at the price of this is. I love this. It's so cheap. But the first 2 Ps, the player and the product, is ass. Don't skip the first. You can't skip the first P. You get to the second P, and it's a shit P. Don't skip the second P. Like, you have to go in order. It's PPP, okay? It's the PPP loans. Yeah. What, Jeff Wilson? What?
Yeah, Najee Harris is not going to be liquid, you get a quarterback.
Should we talk about PPP loans? No, we shouldn't. I'll leave that sports card radio. That's all you. Go for it. All right, so what we're going to start doing, guys, each week is we're going to call it, I don't know, we'll figure out a name for it. We'll call it, like, the Daddy's Play of the Week. Yeah. We'll call it, like, Tease My Titties or something. I don't know. I like teasers. I'm a big teaser fan. I like it because
little Teddy teaser.
You get more points. It's so much. You're like, I can get this. I got the Eagles for rush 5 points. And they never hit. They never hit.
Cowboys -4. Fuck yeah.
Cowboys -4 against the Cardinals. They're gonna blow them out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do it. I don't know if you have a play, but I have a play. We're gonna post them probably on Saturday.
Let's see.
Bet at your own risk. I'm shitty. I'm 0-2 to start the season on my teasers, which I didn't record. So we'll start now. I'm fresh. I'm 0-0, Josh.
0-0.
I'm 0-0.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my tease of the week.
Tease of the week.
Are you ready? Now, mind you, we're recording on Thursday. The lines are going to change by the time you hear this. So when you say, oh, how did you get fucking this? This is current lines.
What?
And this is current. I have a site you could do 7-point teasers. Okay, there's like 6, 7, and you get all 13 points from it. It's fucking crazy. Okay, but 7-point. I do 7. I like the 7. All right. Here's my tease. All right, I'll keep it quick, but I'll run it down. And ironically, these are all road division dogs. All road dogs, all division games.
I like this.
Dolphins +9.5. Divisional game against the Bills. Dolphins are firing on all cylinders. The Bills are firing on all cylinders now. I think it's going to be a great game. I don't see either team losing by double digits. No. Don't see it. I see that game being 31-27. Mark that down. If it's 31-27, come give me a little G, baby. Next one, Ravens +10. And again, divisional game on the road against the Browns. I know the Ravens lost at home against the Colts. I think that was just a bad game, fluke game. I think they come back. I think that game is a 3-point game. There's a reason why the line is 3. That means it's a pick'em because the Browns are favored by 3. It's a pick'em. I think that game is going to be 20-16. I said 3-point game. That's 4-point game.
3 + 4 is 4, guys.
3 + 1 is
next one. Bucks on the road +10. Hey, it's the Bucks versus the Saints. Jameis playing against his old team. These guys know each other way too well. Mike Evans is going to light the fucking scoreboard up. I think Mike Evans is going into that quarterback room this week, and he's going to whisper in Baker's ear. He's going to say, if you don't throw me the ball 15 fucking times this week, for whatever reason, Mike Evans, it's like they love going off against each other. This game I think this game could be a shootout. I really do.
Could be.
Last one. I hate betting against or for the Raiders. I hate betting against or for the Chargers. but I'm going Raiders plus 12.5 on the road against this. Listen, there's going to be more Raider fans in that stadium than Charger fans. We all know it. Okay.
I went to the first preseason game at SoFi Stadium, Rams Chargers. There was maybe 20% Charger fans. There was fucking Rams cheerleaders for a Chargers home game. What the fuck are we doing? It's not even a home field.
That's my team. Raise up your jersey right now.
Oh, yeah. What, Daddy?
Wow. As I pick the Raiders, he's
Look at the homie.
brand new jersey.
Let's go.
Showing out on the pod.
Yeah, he don't take his tags off.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yeah, popping tags. All right, so that's my tease. Dolphins. I'll go over it again real quick. Dolphins plus 9.5. Ravens plus 10. Bucks plus 10. Raiders plus 12.5. All road division dogs. You're getting almost double digits on each of it. I think the Dolphin line's going to change. Jalen Waddle was just cleared to play. He's going to be active this Sunday from a concussion. I think that line moves to maybe a pick 'em, but you're still going to get 7 points if you tease it 7 ways. That's my play. Fuck it. It's probably going to lose. Bet at your own risk.
Hey, we're all losers here, right?
If you took our advice, logo fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yourself, boys.
Yeah. Logo fuck yourself.
Did Rob show up?
Oh, yeah. Rob Show, baby. We have this guy on Fanatics. His name is Rob. Or no, it was
What not single?
Butt Not. Sorry, Butt Not.
Everyone knows it.
His name is Rob Show. So, I mean, he was buying every lot. Like, Jesus, this is just shit card. Shit. Go on. Rob Show. And he just goes, did Rob show up today? Yeah, Rob showed up, baby. If Rob didn't show up, we were going to be dead in the water on that single show.
Yeah, baby.
Last question I have for you have a play this week at all or no?
You got it. Was mostly the divisional stuff. I had the Browns and the Ravens one was like the one that I was like,
yeah.
No, I don't got it.
Okay. You have anything?
I'm just going to ride the Lions -2 tonight.
Wow.
That's my pick of the
We
week.
won't hear it till Monday.
Yeah.
But
We'll
Teddy's
see.
saying Lions.
Is that -2?
Is it in Detroit?
No.
Wow. Road.
That's a call right there.
So you have the Packers. Packers are a home dog.
Yeah, they're home.
So that means that line's basically if it was on a neutral field.
Yeah, it's
Lions.
basically a pick 'em.
No. The other way.
I like that. Oh man, that's a good one.
No.
It would be what?
No, if it was a neutral site, the lines would be favored by 5 because the home team always gets 3 points no matter what. So they would be favored by 5. I mean, I think the Lions are the real deal.
If it was 3 points, I probably. But 2 points, I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah.
If I lose on a field,
Yeah, exactly.
what are
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Last thing I want to talk about football, the Nick Chubb injury.
I want to say that.
Did you see it?
Fantasy team?
Did you see it?
I had a friend who is a video editor like me. Oh, let me tell you something.
It hurts. It hurts my.
He
Just thinking about
loves slow motion. And he was like, "Don't worry, they weren't going to show it to you in slow motion, so I did it myself."
Oh,
He said it to be a -5. He said it to be a -10.
Oh, my.
He said it to be a -25 speed. It only got worse.
I don't. With today's technology, I say like I don't know if he's gonna fully come back to form, but I also said I don't think Purdy's gonna be back till week 6 or later.
Sure.
And they came out, which obviously they keep things hush hush on these guys, right? They don't want people knowing. They said Purdy was throwing the ball like 2 months after surgery. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
That means that they knew all along he was going to be ready. That's why they got rid of Lance. That's why they knew all along he was going to be ready. So I don't know. The technology these days, it's all cutting edge. They know how to fucking fix and replace these guys. I would not be surprised if he is back full strength and back to form by next year. I won't be surprised.
I mean, yes, but also, I ain't ever seen a leg bend that way before.
Yeah.
Oh, you backtrack 4 or 5 years, he did the same thing to the same leg.
That's true. Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
It was in college, right?
Yeah, it was a college.
The same fucking leg. That's the only thing where I'm like, is that thing really going to go back?
I know.
And you're going to be a running back in the NFL? I don't know, Jim.
Yeah.
We're also living in a world where Adrian Peterson came back from ACL tear in 7 months.
Yeah.
That is.
And the technology was not even nearly what it is
And then
today.
he ran for 2,000 yards that next
Oh
year.
my God.
Maybe that guy's just.
And then he switched it up. He switched up his career.
Man, yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I hope Nick Chubb gets back because everybody wants to see him on the field, and that's just.
You know what's going to be interesting is in 5 weeks when we're talking about Kareem Hunt being the best running back in the league. No, I'm serious. The guy when it was Chubb and Hunt, those guys were just bouncing off each other, and watch Kareem Hunt. It was like he knew. He was just like sitting at home going, "Yeah, one of you motherfuckers gonna get hurt. I don't give a fuck. I'm eating I'm eating good food, and I'm just waiting for you to fall." And it was like, oh, it was the team I was on. Sure, I still have my locker.
Yeah, he just put everything right back where it was.
He probably didn't get the call. He probably called them and said, "Hey, yeah, I see you guys need to."
Yeah. Looks like
Jimmy
you guys-
G.
He didn't even say G.
Who's the quarterback? God dang, was for the Niners. The guy's gone now.
Oh, Kaepernick.
Okay.
They're begging to bring it back on the Jets.
What are we doing?
What? Come on, man.
He wrote a whole letter and everything.
Yeah, he had somebody else write the letter, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, what a manly move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you write a letter for me to get me back hired to get me on a team.
Kareem Hunt just phone called him. He didn't even say anything. He just said, "You know what."
Kareem Hunt just showed up.
Yeah, he did.
After the tryout, Chubb was hurt.
He was full uni.
Hey, Chubb got hurt. No, he's so great. Chubb gets hurt. They come in at halftime, and Kareem Hunt's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm back, bitches.
He's got his hand in Funyuns. He's like, you know what to do. God.
Oh man, that's so great. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I just
Like hobby's been kind of quiet.
yeah.
Other than some products coming out soon. Tier 1 for baseball.
Yeah.
Flawless prices are dropping like crazy for football. As they should.
Everyone should have waited 2 weeks to get in breaks, and you would have saved yourself a lot more money.
Yeah. But I know.
It's a hype.
Only thing I will say about the hobby is, back to the Jordan Love point. When are we going to start talking about the 2020 draft class for the hobby being maybe one of the greatest quarterback classes?
I think you can crown it now. Somebody told me about a class 20 years, I don't know. They're like, this is the better class.
Sure.
But
I mean, how many?
you have 5. Let me get on camera here. 5 legit Super Bowl contending quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And 1 class.
This is 2020 is what 2021 wanted to be.
Yeah. Burrow, Herbert, Tua, Hurts, and Love. 5 quarterbacks that even this year, even with the fucking Chargers being 1 and 2,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Those guys are Super Bowl contenders. And it could be one of those classes that in 15 years from now, I'm going to say this. 4 of those guys will be Hall of Famers.
Surprised me.
4 of the 5. And I wouldn't surprise if 5, because Jordan Love is slinging that ball around, and he had people are hurt, people are dropping passes, everything against them, and he dragged that team back and won that game. He throws the ball just like Rodgers, man.
Yeah.
And obviously he sat behind him, and you know when you're with somebody, you start I'm sitting next to this guy now, and I'm saying shit he's saying in the live. So you start taking things from the people that you're surrounded by and kind of forming, and I'm sure he took little things that Rodgers said to do, and he throws the ball like him, and I just think history always repeats itself. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for all those fucking years, and that sad mopey Rodgers face on the sidelines while Brett Favre was throwing 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions every fucking game.
Every game.
And forcing balls into 4 or 5. There's 5 guys on my guy. I'm throwing it.
He can make
Donald Driver, where are you at? He was forcing it in. But then Rodgers took over, and like I said, history repeats itself. And Love, I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be great. And Tua is set up for a great career.
Yeah.
Burrow set up for a great career. Please go get him 2 more offensive linemen ASAP.
Yes.
I don't care if you have to make somebody in a lab, put somebody there to protect him. Herbert is set up. I feel bad for Herbert. I think he's in the wrong team. He's on the wrong team.
Yes, very much so.
He has 2 wide receivers. Mike Williams is out for the year, guys. Once again, the guy gets hurt. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said, I drafted Mike Williams in 3 leagues. Watch this motherfucker hurt me. Sure enough, he's hurt. Keenan Allen's probably going to get hurt in 2 weeks. And then you're going to have Justin Herbert throwing for 350 yards to fucking nobodies. Josh Palmer and fucking, name a player, you know? I don't know. I don't even know who. Well, it happens every year. It happens every year.
Too.
Yeah. They're going to sign Terrell on.
And then obviously Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts and Burrow have already been in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Like,
They just need to go back and win it now.
Yeah. And I think it's possible for any one of those players to make a run. They have the tangibles. And for all of you guys that came after me for talking shit on quarterbacks, oh, you're just in the basement. You're doing a podcast in the basement. You know what? Guess what? The good quarterbacks never have back-to-back bad games. They make adjustments, and even if they lose, they might lose back-to-back games, but they never have those back-to-back shitters, that we call them, right? That's what separates the greats from the mediocre players that just have their 7 to 8 years in the league, and they go on. They don't make the Hall of Fame, and they just had a good career. That separates the good from the great. Okay, Burrow, Herbert, Mahomes, Tua, Hurts, all these fucking great quarterbacks is they make adjustments. If they have a shitty game, they make adjustments for the next week, and they make sure they don't do the same things. That's what separates these guys, and that's why those 5 quarterbacks, I can see any one of those winning Super Bowls over the next. They might win all Super Bowls. They might all win Super Bowls over the next 10 years. They all might, and I think Burrow's going to win. I think Burrow's bound for 2 Super Bowls. I think he's just too good. I think once they find the right pieces and surround him with certain guys, he has the fucking pieces in the offense. They need fucking offensive line and defense.
give him time in the pocket. That dude will.
He's been in the pocket now. I don't know, he's still kind of hurt. You know,
I know. He's limping.
What about Josh Allen? Does he get a Super Bowl on?
Dude,
I just don't know if the Bills are cursed.
No, dude, I can never believe in the Bills. I'm the same way. I'm like, that franchise needs like some.
I think he's good enough. You just never know.
I think we're set up. I think football. I said it with baseball a few months ago. I think we are set up with so much amazing talent. I'll go to baseball real quick, right? The Orioles came out of nowhere, and the Orioles are bound for. They're probably going to be either in the World Series or in the championship round.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere. 2 years ago, that stadium was fucking empty. Nobody gave a fuck about that
50
team.
and 110.
Yeah, terrible. But I think baseball, football, we're set up for we have a great future in sports. Amazing future with the quarterbacks, the quarterback play, and the analytics, and people coming back from injuries. I'm excited. I looking at right now. If I just said plug 4 teams on each side, I would go, all right, give me in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The last 8 teams, give me the Chiefs, give me the Bills, give me the Dolphins, give me the Bengals.
Yeah.
Those 4 teams on the AFC side. And on the NFC side, give me the Niners, give me the Eagles, give me Cowboys.
Ooh.
And,
Hey, you don't like Herbert?
oh, Herbert's AFC. I didn't use him. I didn't use him. I don't know who else on NFC. You know what? Give me the Lions. All right. Lions, Eagles, Cowboys, Niners, Chiefs, Bills, Dolphins, Bengals. You can just plug 8 teams in there and be like, this is no matter what calculation, who wins this round and who goes to the Super Bowl, no matter what it is, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And back to the quarterbacks thing, that's not even counting for next year, because I think Caleb Williams is going to be insane. I think that dude's nuts.
It's going to be a great draft class.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a drink.
It's going to be good.
So you're saying, are we going to be chasing Topps Chrome, Bowman Chrome, football, Caleb Williams?
Don't give my nipples.
Please be licensed.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Panini.
Yeah, it's got to be licensed. Don't do unlicensed.
Yeah.
No unlicensed.
Please.
First product.
I want to chase Topps Chrome, Bowman
We want
Chrome.
autos. We want game use patches. We want licensed.
We want
fucking
on-card
cards.
autos.
Yes.
Wasn't there 2 guys from this class that signed the tops 2 that are not in like
Yeah.
Jose?
Bryce Young.
Yeah, it's just Young and Stroud.
The top 2 guys.
Yep.
What are we doing, man? All right, guys.
Singing Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. Yeah, who's hurt?
Get your Gardner Minshew.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're calling it. I think we've had a pretty good fucking good run here. Yeah, it was good. Appreciate everybody listening. Follow us on all platforms, like I always say. Yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to say. I'm fucking done. All right, we went through my list and we're rocking.
Yeah. We have we have one product coming in 10 days. What is that?
Gilded?
Yeah, Gilded.
Oh,
10
Gilded
days.
comes out this week. Yeah, I do want to tell you. Gilded comes out this week. It's a higher end product for Topps. It should be fun. We're still gonna be running Bowman Chrome. I can tell you right now, guys. We will not be more than $325 a box on those products. That's where it should be. If you're anywhere over $375 on those boxes, that's a scumbag move. And for that, don't be a scumbag.